What's going on? Today I'm going to show you how to filter your beer from your BrewTech UniTank straight into the keg. It's relatively easy to do, not that expensive, and ultimately produces some great results for your home brew. So stay tuned and check it out. Right now I've been charging the whole UniTank. It's been about 24 hours and the pressure reading on here is about, I want to say 18 psi. A couple hours ago I had it around 22, and we just want to make sure the beer is carbed, and there's lots of ways you can do that, but I force carbed it and it's been naturally carbonating for about 3 weeks now, so I don't need a whole lot, but I need enough to be able to push it through not only the filter but into the keg, so we'll see how that turns out. This is what you need to be able to filter your now carbonated beer into a keg through the UniTank. This is just a standard filter. This is the housing for it, and it's specialized because it has 2 1/4-inch hose barbs on it. And on one side of it I have a tri-clamp 1/4-inch barb that I got off the BrewTech website, and then on the other side a ball lock that will go into the keg once I start to filter it. This will go to the keg, this will go to the UniTank, and in between this goes in here, and then with the top on there. Before you start filtering, you want to make sure everything is secured on the UniTank itself. There's a couple things we'll be using through the process. The blow-off cane here, the butterfly valve with the racking arm. It's currently positioned down. And then on your keg, you have the blow-off valve, or so you can burp it so it gets equally pressurized. So let's try starting to filter this. And right now you can see it already started to fill up, and just like that it's going through the filter into the keg. Now depending on how much beer you have in here and how well it's pressurized, it can take usually 10 minutes or sometimes 30 minutes, just depending how much time you spent pressurizing and burping and back and forth. Now as you look at the bubbles coming in, you can kind of gauge how fast it's moving through the filter. And if you want it to slow back, then you just push back the butterfly valve to its closed position. But where it's at right now, it's going fast enough that it's not causing any plugs. So we'll just monitor it like this, and I'll come back and show you how it is when we're done. So here's the carbonated beer going through into the filter and then out back into the keg. Now believe it or not, this is what it looked like before being filtered, so we'll see how it comes out once it's done. The beer on the left was prior to filtering it, and then the one on the right is after filtering, so you can see how one simple filter setup can change your beer quite dramatically. Thanks guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe.